I'm not gonna lie. Blanks is already frighteningly good.
Yeah, you get to see a
Yes.
match.
Yeah, I've seen him do a little bit of work. He is seriously, I don't know if it's because he has the speedrunning background. I don't know if it's because he's watched and commentated a lot of bingo. He did play bingo when he was commentating. He did a lot of practice matches
That
while
is
he was
true.
commentating last season.
That is
And so
true.
I think like I think that has gone such a long way because he is like he's cracked, man. It's crazy. Like I don't know if I've ever seen somebody just improve as quickly as he has just kind of like practicing on his own, you
Hmm.
know? Obviously Adif, fantastic player as well. Had the benefit of Chris like coaching him all last season. And so
Yeah.
like, obviously he would be, very accomplished as a result of that. Chris is a great teacher, great player. But yeah, no, I've just been blown away by how quickly Blanks has caught on, and like how just how good he's gotten so fast.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I just got the go ahead, and then I got the wait. So
Oh, the ungo ahead.
we're waiting real quick. I think it's because Adif is already technically loaded into the game, which is normally what we used to do for starting. But now for starting, we're going to be doing the waiting on the character
Ah,
creation. So he's just reset his character real quick.
that's fair.
So
That's
we're gonna
fair. Yeah.
hold off on that real quick here. But yeah, no, I agree. I'm excited to see this match. I'm really excited to see like how uh the decisions are going to be played out. Blank's hitting a quick prayer there real quick before the match starts.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll have to
very
see. Like,
curious.
this is his first season match ever, and so we saw it with Pooh. We probably saw it with V Sweat a little bit last match. I think your first bingo match ever, the nerves are high.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not sure how nervous Adef is. Also, we have the board. Let's talk about the board.
No, we'll go ahead. You can keep on going for now.
Oh, I
You're
was
good.
just gonna say, I'm not sure how much nerves are coming into play for Adef here. It's also his first solo season match.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it plays out. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm excited for too. Yeah, so center square here being demi-human swordsman. So this is going to be either
Fast.
Onze or it's going to be the swordsman that is on the Cerulean coast right before
That's the one.
demi-human Mariga. We have honestly a lot of semi-rushable things. Demi-human. We got backhand blades. Morset is pretty rushable too. If you want to, it's pretty quick. You can definitely get there pretty
Yeah.
quickly. Um,
DLC armor
let's
sets, huge synergy there.
Definitely not bad at all. Anything else that's rushable? Rushable.
Um,
Probably not. This is more of a mid-game ish board, I would say.
yeah, like Hippo is like the other. Like, I mean, Chief Bloodfiend is not super tanky, but
He is crazy though, as we saw in the
he's
Parky
crazy, man.
versus Pooh
He's
match.
crazy.
That guy just
Yeah.
hit like a truck.
Yeah, I
So
mean, technically you could kill a Remembrance boss hitless pretty early on.
mhm.
I imagine that would be Gaius. That's what I've seen most frequently.
Yeah, yeah,
Other than
I can totally
that,
see that.
uh, oh, I mean, there's NPC bosses, which is kind of rushable. You do Dane, you do Ancient Dragon Man, and you do uh, Solitary Jail Knight.
Sure, yeah. Technically, that could be a pretty quick one then as well.
Yeah,
Um,
it also contributes to the armor sets.
Yeah, that might be a combo that maybe one of the players might be looking at. Is this whole DLC armor NPC boss type of 3 square combo?
Yeah,
That my human might be a little delayed. Then I think the center square might be a little delayed
yeah.
as they go for the NPC stuff here instead.
I'm not gonna lie. I personally feel like rushing demi-human swordsman is a trap.
Yeah, I would
It
agree with
feels like
that.
such a trap to me because not only is he extremely difficult to actually cleanly fight, but if you go in there and you fight him, you don't really have a quick way to pivot off. Like you're pretty like
Hmm.
you lose a lot if you can't actually full commit to the kill.
I think if the hefty pots was on here, I think it'd be a bit more worth it. But this is literally just a dead end. There is Spirit Ashes here, so that would play into Onze here. That would be the only thing I could see.
That's so true.
That's the only thing I could see, though. Anything beyond that, I don't know. Match did start here. Players are going. The fog wall has lifted.
Let's go.
We've
done it, chat. Dom, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm so proud of you too, man.
You're my best friend, man.
For real?
Let's
See? Nah.
Yes.
You lied. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not the best man.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't lying. You know, I had to think through my friend list. I've got so many of them.
Oh, so many friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
So many.
But yeah, I do really like the idea of going for these NPCs. I think it's a cool synergy. The only downside is like, because there's so much mid game, because there's actually a lot of late game as well. You know, if you spend time on that and you neglect to upgrade your character with that time, you could find yourself pretty far behind when it comes to that mid to late game.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. I definitely wonder what the weapon choice is going to be here. I think both are going to be going for the Great Katana. That would just make the most sense. But as soon as I say that, I see blanks, more moving towards the backhand blades here.
Yeah, it's any boss. It's any boss with backhand blades, so...
And I think Adif might be going for the Great Katana here then.
Yeah, I think so.
Unless I'm blind. It's really dark. I can't see.
It is so dark. Why did they have to make it nighttime? God. These guys are so inconsiderate of our...
No, he's definitely going for the Great Katana. There's the larval tier that's on the coast side here. But why is he going for the Grace? That is interesting. Why? Oh, maybe for Onze later? The Swordmaster Onze jail later?
Yeah, that
Great
makes
Katana
a lot of sense.
for now and then upgrade. All right, here we go. Blanks grabbing the backhand blades, going straight across the bridge now. Yeah,
we also got throwing attacks on here too.
Yeah,
throwing attacks and DLC Spirit Ashes. So there's that that possibility of the Telu Forge plus the shield as well.
Yep. Definitely could be a huge possibility here, which we can actually check out on the map here real quick as they are doing the traveling here. Let's go ahead and check out the map, chat. Yo, can you say map? Say map. What is that? Oh, hold on. There we go.
Nice.
So yeah, they're both pretty much going across the same bridge right now. But with this being the huge DLC map, they're going to be traveling across here, going to go across this gap here where TLEA is, go towards Fort Reprimand, which is right here. And then from here, we're going to go towards Morth Runes most likely, which is going to be where Dane is. And then what we're assuming is that they go through here, this section, go all the way across, and then there's going to be a forge right here, which has Talu in it. Talu as a legendary Spirit Ash, but then also going to be having the Smith Script Shield, which is probably the best throwing attack weapon out there with Discus Hurl as an Ash of War. So that most likely will be the case for that square. When it comes to the other squares, let's see here real quick as I can't see them right now. Shadow is definitely an option. I think grabbing the Grace for Tolier is going to be really important here because Chief Bloodfiend, for the people that don't know, you have to jump either from the whatever this town is. I forget what this town is.
Is missing the skip.
The town that's over here. You can drop down these gravestones towards Chief Bloodfiend, which is like over here as well. Or you go all the way through Elak River. So that is another option. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know what the players are going to be deciding on. But either way, both kind of making the same traveling choices right now, going past TLEA.
This is scary because, I mean, both of these players they're relatively inexperienced as far as a lot of the, compared to a lot of the veterans. And, something I've noticed with, like, some of the not as experienced players is they still want to go for the optimal plays, I feel like, which is good. I think going for optimal plays is awesome. Yeah. But at the same time, it's risky. It's risky as hell. Because, your opponent could just beat you there.
Yeah, 100%. And any time loss is always horrendous for Bingo.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that turns out for the rest. Turns out for
Absolutely.
Everyone. Turns out
100 million%.
Jesus.
I'm
hungry. I'm not going to lie. I haven't eaten this whole time.
I ate a protein bar over the break, so I'm cruising, man.
In the break, I went to my fridge, and I was like, there's nothing that I can just currently put in my face right now. So and I was like, all right, well,
unfortunate.
I'll do that afterwards. That's okay. This will be great.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
So
We have
I'm wondering.
Blanks is dropping down. That's an interesting line. Most people don't take that line.
Yeah, and I think that right now he's just looking at money and then going for more upgrades. Porting instantly before the Omen Killer aggros. That was really, really fast and really.
See,
great.
this is what I'm talking about. His execution is just insane.
Yeah.
Like on everything he does, like his menuing is clean. Like all of his execution that I've seen has just been just insanely clean.
Okay, and now Adif doing the same drop down here, going to be grabbing the runes here. I think he just always opts to die to the Omen Killer normally, but there is the Spirit Ash here. Oh, he's sneaking past him. Oh, tried to sneak past him.
You can
anyways.
do that. That's cool.
Grabbing the Spirit Ash here, which Blanks did not do, which is the column 3 2 square DLC Spirit Ashes. So that is actually a good play from Adif here.
That's a great play from Adif.
Grabbing that extra little thing here for a little bit of progression.
Adif looks like he's going to go for Edred here, maybe? With just the backhand blades?
Oh, yeah, definitely looks like that. Going Frost, backhand blades. Going to be the first fight.
I don't see this as like an incredibly high pressure square. Maybe there's something I'm missing with that column 5. Oh my god, I love Blind Spot. It's so cool.
It's really good. It genuinely is. It doesn't miss from time to time, but like in NPC fights or fights like this, like even with Ancient Dragon, man, it's really nice to just constantly use R1, 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 and then when you are about to run out of stamina, like you have like a small sliver of stamina left, you just wait for a moment and then blind spot, and then it staggers them
you
enough
get
to where
iframes on it, like.
Yeah, you can wait till you get the then you have more time to get stamina back when you get for that or when you hit that blind spot. Nice dodge.
God, like his fights, like every movement feels so calculated. This is the reason why I'm talking about Blanks being such like a scary competitor this season.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's an incredibly good speedrunner. Like,
yeah,
you know, incredible Liza P has done incredible work in Elden Ring. Very experienced, and I think whenever you have as much experience as Blanks does, you kind of get a feel for like how to learn strats very quickly.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah, he's been on GDQ quite often as well for his runs, which is really sick.
Yeah, we saw him run Liza P at TwitchCon.
We did indeed.
It was a lovely experience. Meanwhile,
a little bit of bad RNG here, but
Adif
it's fine.
is doing a little running. Looks like he's at North Ruins here.
Yes, sir.
And beautiful fight from Blanks.
Backhand boss.
And there we go.
Cool.
Very nice fight from
I
Blanks.
would just
Very,
keep
very
going,
nice
actually, when it
fight.
needs it.
Let's go ahead and move over back to the big screen here. First square on the board here. Backhand blades only for Blanks. I think that's a good thing for Adif being like, okay, thank God I didn't even go for that weapon, so I'm not really too worried about losing out on that square. That is still one of the priority squares that we marked here. Now going to be the more armor set and some of the DLC armor sets into NPC bosses. I think that might be something that actually Adif is working towards, being in North Ruins right now, going to Highland Cross.
He's definitely in a better position for it at the moment. Picking up some Skadoo beforehand to up his damage a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Also getting a little bit of map presence here. We'll see if he does instantly start going for these 3 NPC bosses and more armor set, and also the 2 DLC full armor sets.
Yeah.
It feels like such a strong play, honestly.
It is definitely
I think
an interesting play.
What I would probably do is I would probably go for Dane first, because it doesn't reveal any information. But yeah, Adif, getting the gesture as well.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, so I would probably do Dane, and then I would do more, and then I would do... Well, maybe I would do Dane, and then Solitary Jail Knight, and then more. Because then you claim all 3 at the same time. You do leave yourself open to getting sniped a bit longer, though, so it's a little risky.
Yeah, with the more set.
Okay, heading over to this church for another Scadu.
Well, he's going for that, but also killing Queeline here. He just has to kill the Kindred Rot then. Is healing the Kindred Rot on the board, though? It is.
It is, yeah.
He might lock himself out of that then if he kills it for Moore's armor set.
Yeah, it's a little risky. I don't know, where do you get the item to heal the Kindred Rot?
It's a sun warmth stone, which you can make either by getting the crafting from Shadowkeep, or you can get a sun warmth stone from Inner Limb.
So it's pretty time consuming to actually do then. So you
Yeah.
really do have to, in this situation, you really do have to choose between the more armor set or healing the Kindred of Rot.
Yep.
And
pretty much.
I honestly think the more armor set is more valuable.
For sure, it's 2 squares compared to 1.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, so Blanks here making his way towards possibly the Church Water District, as Adif is currently dealing with Queeline. This might be really nice for Adif though, being uncontested.
So killing Queeline, does this actually progress a different square?
Nope, not really. Not on this board.
This feels like it could be really big time loss for Adif here.
The only thing that it could do is if you get the Iris of Occultation. Sorry, no, the Iris of Grace. You do get his summon, which is a Spirit Ash. So
okay, yeah, and he's already made progress on that.
Technically, a little bit of a benefit there, and yeah, it looks like he is going to be going for that more armor set then right afterwards by killing this Kindred here. I don't know if he knows that the healing of the wounded Kindred is on the board and he just doesn't care, or yeah, he just is risking it.
Yeah, and there's more.
Going for that
crouch pokes.
Yeah, exactly. That strat's actually it does really well too.
It's crazy. I mean, all of his attacks are all of Moore's attacks are relatively slow. And he doesn't, I mean, he fat rolls. So yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Super stam efficient. Wow. This is honestly, he's fine.
Still pretty good though. Still pretty good. So yeah, Adif recognizing the 3 NPC bosses, but also the armor sets, I think is going to be huge here because Blanks is not working towards any of those squares right now.
Yeah, he's just on his way through Church District here.
Mm-hmm.
But the downside to Adif's play here is he's giving away a lot of information really early on.
Yeah. He definitely is. There's the Moore's armor set for Adif now being marked on the board. Mm-hmm. That is 1-1. That is if Blanks knows, that is letting him know, okay, he's locked out of Wounded Kindred.
Yeah, so like column 4, not a threat anymore at all.
Yep.
Row 5, not a threat anymore at all. Yeah. It is a little scary to do that square early on.
Yep.
On this board, at least.
Very scary. And now possibly rushing the other armor set, that would be a really good idea. Going for that Knight of the Solitary Jail. Oh, no, he's going to go for the Highland armor here instead. That works, too. That makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
Although NPC bosses would be a better idea, I guess, in this case. So going for the Knight of Solitary Jail would be more efficient. Although maybe he's thinking that he's contested in some way on the DLC armor sets and just wants to get it over with, which also makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, Adif's play here of... Yeah, there it is. There's the mark. GG's. Adif's play here of just claiming the square as early as possible is totally a valid option as well. You know, nothing says that you have to opt into these, like, long-term synergistic plays, because they often do carry a certain amount of risk with them. And especially with how, like, fast and efficient of a player Blanks is, that's really scary to do.
Yeah.
You don't really want to leave yourself open to risk.
We got Blanks right now getting through the Churchwater District. Did lower the water as well. Not sure why you would lower the water here. I don't think there's a Scadutree avatar. Oh, there is actually. Never mind. I'm blind. Throw 3, column 2. So just kind of prepping that, I guess, for
just setting it up.
If he ever needs to do that. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Making his way up into the storehouse.
And Adif here going up the elevator for Golden Hippo, which is also on the board, bottom left here. Column 1, row 5. This might be a third
if Adif
square
could manage to get this hitless, that would be what? Well, no, it's not Remembrance. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, Shame.
Nice try.
Ignore me.
No, you're good. No worries.
Fine.
I do
don't
wonder when
care.
they're going to go for the demi-human. And that is going to be.
I
think
know.
Now is when I think it should be kind of coming into play, is that demi-human square for the middle presence.
Yeah, I mean, I could see Adif maybe wanting to get another Spirit Ash first. And then go for it. You're claiming 2 squares at the same time that way.
Yeah, maybe. Here's the hippo fight.
All right, no hippo memes today, please. Good jump attack.
Nice stagger.
Really?
Does not get the
Does not get the stuck.
Does not get the riposte here. Should have some time though to get another stagger going. Goes for a charged R2. Okay.
He gets the charge R2. Calculated trade.
Should be a Here we go. Here we go. Nice
the
stagger
stagger.
again. That's good.
That's
Good.
huge. Hopefully he gets the riposte. Yeah, he gets the riposte this time.
He doesn't go for any extra hits. Goes straight for the riposte, which honestly, fair enough.
Yep. Take what
Very
you can
fair.
get, right?
He got rid of the attack that he wanted to. Gets
I mean,
hit
like,
here
what do you
once by the
do?
spikes, but that's honestly not the end of the world. Oh, gets really good move here. That's probably the best move the Hippo can do. You can punish him a lot
Yeah.
for that.
But again, you know, he is doing this with pretty low damage.
Should get another stagger
Does
here,
have
though. Very nice.
bleed and frost.
Yes.
So there's a bleed. Does not get the riposte.
They get a bleed proc there. Yeah, sorry. You're right. I'm so sorry.
You're my best friend, Dom.
Stop lying to me.
There's the frost. There's the frost. Love to see that.
Oh, she
And
get a stagger here.
Oh, didn't get a
Stagger.
stagger
Should get
right
it- should
there,
get
but
one,
we'll
should
get
get
it
one.
here.
Yep, nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
And if all goes well, wow, of course that one works. This should be the fight.
Very nice.
That was such a good fight from
That
Ada.
was very nice. Good job from him. 100%.
Gets a square, gets some more Skadoo. Meanwhile, Blanks appears to be going for Onze.
Which I think is a great idea. It's blocking that diagonal that already, Adif kind of activated just now. But Adif 3-1 right now in square is doing a fantastic job keeping that board presence going.
I'm very curious to see how backhand blades do against Onze, because the katana gets a little scary but with the backhand blades they are a lot faster. So I'm wondering if you can just keep the pressure up on him.
Yeah. Well, I think with the great katana though is that the R1s definitely micro stagger at least Onze. I don't know about backhand blades if they're going to be as effective in that case. They might be. He is really small, so based on the body hitbox, you should be able to kind of bully him regardless with whatever weapon you're using.
Right. There may also be, some blind spot openings that do good work against him as well. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Oh, doing a little bit of a setup here.
Adif is doing a little tree skip. Wow. That was nice.
Yeah,
Into Bonnie Village. Okay.
Very, very nice. Is currently in Bonnieville, maybe just prepping for the later game, going to be doing the whole Churchwater district that Blanks just completed. Get some more map presence going after getting 2 squares, which I think is a really good idea. Although I do think that NPC bosses is definitely something that he should consider as well. Although now, since he locked himself out of Wounded Kindred, maybe not that big of a priority anymore for him. Where he's like, you know what, I can't really push row 5, so why should I go for NPC bosses?
Kind of unfortunate. Now it's he got squares. It's obviously great to build advantage on majority, but those squares that he got, they don't do anything as far as lines go. The only line threat that he's put any sort of pressure on right now is the bottom left diagonal.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that he recognizes that too, though.
Yeah, and Blanks is gonna actually kind of nullify that threat if he gets the square here.
Go ahead and tune into him real quick. Get him on the
Ooh,
big
the backhand
screen.
blade actually goes
Yeah, like I
around the
said,
sword.
I think the backhand blades definitely do a decent amount of work here. I don't think that the micro staggers are too necessary. I think I think just the damage output in general seems fine.
Okay. I have to respect that.
Wow,
That's okay.
that was Dom's fault.
And yeah, okay, wow.
Blame Dom.
Yoda was not having any of it on that one.
And it's crazy because it seemed like the backhand blades were doing were doing work up to that point.
They're doing really, really good. Yeah, I do agree.
But that's the thing with Yoda. He's fast. Things change. Things can change in a heartbeat.
Wonder what
Something I have noticed.
Yep.
Is that over the course of this match so far, Adif, I feel like Adif has picked up quite a few more Skadoo. Adif is making great progress towards that level 10 Skadoo. Also is just going to be a little better equipped for combat. And so when he already has a bit of a board advantage when it comes to numbers, that's going to be really beneficial for him going into the mid to late game. I could definitely see a world where Adif just runs away with this because of that.
I'm a little nervous now since I kind of cast a curse at him on that first attempt. Yeah, once he gets going, it's really...
Yeah. Yep. The Onze incident.
He is
Captain Domo
really
incident.
giving him a hard time, for sure.
He's giving him the business. That's 101.5%.
The problem also is Bellerod jail, or it's a jail, so you're kind of stuck in here until you either clear it or Memory of Grace out of it. But you don't want a Memory of Grace because then you have to do the whole route again if you want to do the square again. So you're kind of more stuck here than usual, which is always a little frustrating to deal with because you're like, man, I'm for some reason I'm skishing. I want to go do something else, and you really can't, or like you could, but the time sink is just there. You just really don't want to deal with it.
It's high potential for mental damage.
Yeah.
Damage to the mental. All
right.
Okay, Onze getting his flurry out.
Gets the dodge there. Chat, by the way, keep in mind, ads are going to be played again in about 2.5 minutes here. Twitch makes us run ads, so if you'd like to not miss any of the action, be sure to please subscribe to the channel, or at the very least, get Twitch Turbo for yourself. Enjoy some ad-free viewing all over across Twitch with Twitch Turbo. And it helps out the stream if you do that for subscribing. That way I can run more of these tournaments and have some more fun events.
I mean, it's clear that he can get it. It's clear. It's absolutely clear that I think he should stay until he gets it. But man, this is going to cost him.
That's 3 deaths now on Onze.
Yeah.
Onze running a Ponzi scheme here on blanks. Absolutely robbed.
That was a good one, Dom.
I am hungry.
That was really good,
I'm
man.
sorry. I don't.
No, I thought that was great.
Yeah.
I think.
Thank you.
The people are gonna love that one.
Yeah, just give it 2 minutes, and then we'll see the Keck W's.
Yeah.
The Keck W's and the +2s are gonna be raining in chat.
Yes, I believe. Meanwhile, Adif has arrived at the storeroom. Maybe gonna go for that Spear Dash in the rafters. Perhaps.
Yeah, I hope he sees or saw CBD pick that up last time, the Fire Knight Hilda Spirit Ash.
Yeah, that was nice. That
move is insane. Uh-oh, this is bad. Uh-oh.
No. The Dom curse.
I said it was bad, not good.
No, you can't undo the curse from 4 attempts ago.
Oh, okay. Just,
Yeah. It's so true, Dom.
So true. Boy.
These things happen, though. These things do happen. Onze is brutal. Sometimes you can get away with just kind of mowing him down.
Yeah, this is looking mighty tough right now.
But his combos are designed to roll catch. He moves around so quickly. He teleports. Oh no. I think he drank the wrong flask.
Man, he's like, what the hell is going on? He's probably like, dude, I don't think I have an issue with this guy. Which honestly, same.
But I mean, this is exactly what we talked about at the beginning of the match. We were like, oh, there's Onze. But he's a very risky square to go for. He's super hard, and If you get stuck on them, you're locked in. And you get this like sunk cost. Now, of course, like, you know, Blanks is in a position where he's like, okay, I have been here for, 6 minutes. I have not killed the guy.
Yeah.
And I've gotten him within 10% of his HP. I can't back down now.
He just has to kind of play it safe as much as he can.
But man, this guy is just brutal. Meanwhile, Adif is making his way down towards Gaius. Probably, I think Adif is prioritizing this level 10 Skadoo.
Which I think is a great play. It's a really, really good play. He has momentum now, and he doesn't know that Blanks has been on Onze for a good 5 minutes. Oh my god. That was no HP.
Oh, he lived.
That was literally no HP.
Calculated.
He's got it now. He's got it. Oh, he misses!
Why would you say that? Why? Dom, don't. Dom. Okay. Oh, man.
There it is. There it is. Human Swordsman on the
GGs.
board now for Blanks. Adif just
Spirit
nodding,
Mark.
being like, okay, I was kind of expecting that. Here I am now.
And now Blanks can move on with his life. He's back in the storeroom. The question is he now going to go for Gaius as well?
Adif.
Blanks is also, or sorry, yes. Yeah. Adif is also in a position now where he's under some pressure to do this hitless, which is, it's quite a task.
There it is.
Yep.
He
There's the
immediately
out.
quits out.
Yeah, it do be that way. It really do.
It do be Scooby-Doo. And
Scadu, Scadu, Bingus.
all right. I was going to say Scooby-Dooby-Doo, but then Rauah hitless is gone.
Dom, you gotta eat some food, man. we gotta get you some food, bro.
Rauah Raggy hitless is gone, man. Decent damage though.
Yeah, decent damage. I really. So we talked about how Onze is a trap, and we saw exactly why that can be. And similarly, a lot of people don't realize this. Similarly, the defeat a remembrance boss hitless square is also kind of a trap, because you get hit, you're like, oh god, I have to quit out, like that, and you can rinse and repeat that for a long time. And so what we started to see more last season and even the season before was, if you're halfway through a boss fight and you get hit, you just take your lumps, you move on with your life, you finish the boss fight.
Nice greed stagger here from Adif, by the way. Nice dodges, too. I think he's doing a great job here right now on this Gaius fight.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like, Adif, kind of, like, relatively new to Elden Ring compared to most of our other competitors.
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that, based on what I'm seeing here. He's playing just like a veteran would. Like jumping
really
Gaius
well.
attacks. Like, look at this, dude.
Gonna have Gaius hitless here in just a moment. Oh, he has no stamina. He's gotta be careful. No, that's so risky. Oh my god. Wait, does he have this? Charged R2 should kill? He's not risking it. He's not risking it. Wow!
Yes.
Dude, Adif hitless on the Gaius. That is beautiful. Great
What a
job
beautiful
by
play.
him.
Wow,
And he's
man.
popping off in his seat too. That was very nice.
Second try, too.
That was
like,
was that our first hitless remembrance boss of the season?
Yeah, it absolutely was, yeah. And it was so clean. Okay, so Blanks is now going back for the Spirit Ashes.
Which
That's
makes
his third?
sense.
What was it? Oh, his second one must have been the Fire Knight.
Yeah, we must have missed the Fire Knight there.
Yeah.
Nice though.
That's an incredibly powerful grab for Blanks, for sure. It's not going to really do much in terms of that column 3, but it does start to set up the beginning of a threat on row 2.
Sorry, I'm seeing my row joke coming through chat right now, so I'm smiling.
The 1 million dies of cringe.
I'm enjoying the feedback loop, you know. Yeah, no, It is kind of crazy how this is really playing out right now. I do wonder for Adif what he's considering now, since like a lot of the stuff that he's been kind of going for is blocked, and he can't go for Heal the Wounded Kindred. Is he considering row 1? Is he considering column 1? Are those options now that he's wanting to lean into?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wonder if he would recognize how far ahead he must be on level 10 Skadoo.
Yeah.
And if he's just going to like hold it at like 9 or something for a while, because, you know, there's not really a whole lot of pressure for him to act there, at least not yet.
Yeah.
So, you know, he has every like possibility of going for something faster. Unfortunately, he can't go for. Oh, there's the 10. Okay,
yep.
There, yeah.
Very nice.
Well,
30 minutes in too.
Question answered. Yeah, I mean that's clean.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, and what is so this row 4 then? There's definitely.
It's not bad.
It's not that bad.
If you go for Chief Bloodfiend like right now, honestly, throwing attacks and Frenzy NPC, this is looking pretty good for Adif.
Yeah. Yeah, if you end up like the thing is, he has a square lead. He's got the square advantage here, 5-3. He very well could, you know, go for Bloodfiend. He could even go for Bloodfiend kill with throwing attacks only.
Mm-hmm.
And then he could just leave the Frenzy at NPC for blanks and go do faster stuff.
I think looking at here for blanks is Scadutree Avatar is on the menu right now. Doing a nice little skip here. Very nice.
See, like, Blanks' execution on his movement, it's just like, it's so optimal.
Oh, is there
He makes up so much time.
There's
Whoa.
duping. I forgot about duping.
There is duping.
6-3 now for Adif. Yeah, his movement's really good, though. I do agree.
God, he's so clean with it.
I do agree.
Just like that.
Very nice.
Row 1 is online.
Just like that, honestly, Adif has blocked a lot of stuff here. He's blocked everything
4 corner
besides
squares.
column 2, I think, and row 2. Column 2, row 2 is the only thing that's open. Doing a fantastic job here.
Yeah, I mean, Adif's threats are massive in this match right now.
Yeah.
And, you know, some of that's going to come down to the fact that Blanks did have to spend so much time on that demi-human swordsman square. But Blanks is a great player. There's every possibility for him to come back at this point.
We're sending Adif here, by the way, grabbing some more stones, going for a Killer Remembrance boss with a Remembrance weapon. So he's going to be using the Sword Lance here, blocking that row 2. And yo, what he could do here actually.
Oh yo.
Oh yo.
Oh yo.
Going for a Remembrance boss with Remembrance weapon and kill Romina on the same row, that would block every single bingo that Blanks has with
Good
one action.
Lord.
And he would be at 8-3 at that point. And he might be thinking that.
That's disgusting.
That seems like a really good play. This seems really, really good.
Is it likely that he would go for Romina though? It's such a long-term play, you know. I feel like in this board state there is a decent chance that he could instead go for Scadutree Avatar. Is he going for Sentinels?
I think he's going for a Tree Sentinel duo here.
Yeah, and that also sets up progress for Emir later on.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Okay, we have got the Scadutree Avatar here for Blanks now as well. Let's tune into Blanks here real quick.
Just upset with
As he's
how
going to
I
be
played
making
this
his way
match.
towards this fight.
I'm not gonna get over how tilted I am, dude. This is bad.
Okay, crouching
This
apparently
his
just
opener
works.
is so good.
That is
so good.
hilarious.
We do a little sneaking. That's it. Oh. Almost gets the Oh my. That didn't happen.
Could not
He did
crouch
an
that
eye
move.
blank.
That did
Which
not
never
work out. We're going to
happens.
move over here to Adif, though, real quick, as he's fighting some Tree Sentinels. A lot of action happening here left and right, which is awesome.
This match has been intense from frame 1.
This has been a great match. And also just great execution. Seeing great execution is fantastic.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, he's being so aggressive.
Very, very nice. Yeah, he's being very aggressive for sure. This is like the season where everyone just does jumping attacks, which I think is hilarious.
They're good. They are good. Do be jumping on them. Meanwhile, we have
It
phase
works.
1 of the Scadutree avatar almost done here. And there it is.
There we go. 1 tree sentinel down here for Adif. 1 phase down for blanks on the Scadutree avatar. Looking very good here.
All right. Good damage.
Okay. Almost.
I'm like, I don't know which one to watch.
Yeah, they're both just really going at it right now, which is really cool, though, to see. I think this is a great pick here from Adif, though, really pushing that column 1 thread at this point.
Yeah.
Should be getting another stagger
This
here.
one-
There it is.
I think the only downside to this one is it does give a lot of information. Suddenly, Blanks knows. I mean, I'm sure Blanks has a theory about which remembrance was done,
Yeah.
especially because he got 10. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that it's Gaius. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, he can see what Adif has been up to.
Frost proc into bleed proc into stagger. Phase 3 here for blanks now.
Yeah. What? He's back.
Ain't
No
no
way.
way. He did miss the charge R2, sadly, on the headpiece there, but nice roll here from blanks. There it is. Tree Sentinels down for Adif. Really activates that column 1. Blanks looking at the board right now, trying to also fight the flower at the same time, making sure
And the
that.
scary thing is, like,
Uh-oh.
Blanks can't react to this because he's in a fight. And he dies.
Oh no! The nerve, dude. It's the nerves. It's got to be the nerves for sure. Especially like once you're in a boss fight and a square gets marked, it completely takes away all your attention for that split moment. That happened yesterday, I think, too. Actually, with Pooh, where Parky marked a square and Pooh immediately thought it was the square he was working on, so he immediately poured it out.
Oh, on the.
And then he was like, "Oh
on the
my god, why
solitary
did I
jail.
port? Yeah, why did I port? I
Yeah.
should have just stayed." You know, like it can really mess with you sometimes. We just see like a square being marked. It's like, oh god, do I have to like pivot now? Do I have to make decisions now?
Yeah, and the scary thing for Blanks here is because he's so committed to this boss fight. If Adif wants to just rush Dragon Hearts, Blanks can't contest.
Yeah.
And then all he's left with is the Frenzy NPC. And suddenly this threat has developed just so quickly. I do respect that
Damn.
Adif is like, or not Adif, I do respect that Blanks is committing to his decisions.
Yeah.
He's not second guessing himself. He's just sending it. Because where a lot of players go wrong is they start to like get really indecisive about what they're doing. And
Yeah.
honestly, I think that the best thing you can do in most cases is just make a decision and stick with it.
That was honestly, and it sounds weird, but that was definitely a lesson I learned in playing League of Legends. Actually, when I actually started like playing, like this was like 6 years ago or so. I was playing it with a team for a short while, and one of the things that the coach said when we were playing the game was like, when you make a decision, stick to it, because otherwise, if you keep second guessing and bouncing in between, you're wasting so much more time that your teammates could need you. And I'm like, that
Yep.
makes so much sense. And like, as soon as I make a decision now, I try to just stick with whatever I'm making, or whatever I decided on, because I know if I just keep waffling over it, first off, you're gonna psych yourself out, and you're wasting time on top of that. So, Blanks having the cool of being like, you know what, I picked this, I'm gonna stick with it. I think that's very commendable for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, looks like that Adif is going
Oh.
for Tree Spirits here. While there's also Chief Bloodfiend. This is a really good play. This is what I was kind of hoping for with adding Chief Bloodfiend as a square. It's people going for this Tree Spirit now on top of that. Very nice pickup.
Man, Adif is just making like such good choices, I feel like.
Yeah, he's definitely making really great board choices. I definitely agree here. He's going to be activating these 2 squares. I'm going to unmark these ones for now. Which is going to give him row 4 pressure and also start activating that column 2 on top of that, which is going to be really nice if he gets these, that is. But still,
Yeah.
really, really nice.
and very quickly there's going to come a point where Blanks can, he just can't avoid, he just cannot avoid playing reactively at a certain point. You know, he's going to have to start doing whatever he can to block off these lines, and then Adif can either just commit to one and try to nail it down, or he can just say, well, at this point I'm ahead on squares, I can just go for majority while he's playing so reactively. And unfortunately, Blank's having a little bit of an incident here on the Sunflower.
Yeah. From Onze to a Sunflower incident, he is now deciding to pivot, which honestly, I do not blame him one bit.
Yeah.
I think that's super understandable. There is one Tree Spirit now for Adif on the board. Going to be going straight towards Chief Bloodfiend next. Going to see how menacing Chief Bloodfiend is today. He was out for blood, literally, yesterday.
Whoa, because he's a blood fiend? He's fiending for the blood? What? No way. Why are people dying of cringe? I don't remember. What did you say, Dom?
Oh, my guys, because I brought up League.
Yeah.
Bro, here's
League.
the thing. Here's the thing with, like,
Yikes.
dude, so many people hate on League, but so many people play it. So
No. Don't defend it, Dom. It's okay.
eat your
It's
shoe.
fine.
You know what I mean?
Nah.
100%.
Nah.
People complain about so many games and think it's cool to hate on games. You know what? I hate you for hating games.
Look, man, I gave League 4 years of my life. I am willing to call it trash.
Sure, but you don't have to hate me for it.
Yes, I actually do.
Okay. All right.
No longer best friends.
Okay.
Sorry to say.
Yeah. Here we go.
Looks like Blanks is going towards Raw.
Yeah, I'm not
What's his
sure.
plan?
Maybe Romina?
Yeah. Could be some
Worked out some
Romina.
progression there.
Yeah, I mean, Led is on the board as well. Devonia Hammer is on the board.
Yeah, that
There
is
is
true.
stuff.
That is true.
There is stuff to do. Other than that, though, I mean, it's those three pretty much, right?
I'm surprised
Maybe he
by,
wants more Skidoo while he's at it.
That is true, yeah. I guess so. I guess so. What I'm surprised by, though, is NPC bosses still being on the board.
I know, right?
That is something I don't think should be on the board anymore.
It's quick, but you know, at this point, I guess there's just other higher priorities. I love what Adif is doing because, like, honestly, nothing he's done so far has been something that I personally expected.
Wait, what do you mean?
He's playing. I would say he's playing fairly unpredictably, like from Blanks' perspective, which is great. I think that's awesome.
Well, once you realize that Adif doesn't play for lines, he plays for blocks, it makes a bit more sense as to his decision making and why he's going for like what seems to be like outlier squares. And I think it's a nice strategy going for like always trying to push majority type of situation, because at some point with Adif trying to block everything, he finds himself with a column 1 all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, like, especially he's ahead by 4 squares. He can afford to play this way. He doesn't have to count on a line. Yeah, I mean, this is.
Oh,
Oh, use AFK for a second. It's fine.
nice.
And there's the kill.
Very nice,
nice.
kill. Dude, he's doing really well.
I know, it's crazy, man.
8-3 now versus Blanks. Currently a 5-square lead. Going to be grabbing potentially the next 2 Tree Spirits.
Yeah. Let's see. Back to Rivermouth Cave. Is there another Tree Spirit near here, or is he off to something else?
Oh, he's
I
going
figured he
the
would-
double turtle talisman.
Okay, that makes sense. I
First
wonder
time
if he'll go
regen.
back to Church District next
Maybe.
for the Tree Spirits.
Oh,
Oh, the noodles, not the noodles. Oh, go.
blue noodle. Almost 45 minutes into this match now. Going to be moving towards possibly a 6-square difference between Adif and Blanks. This is... I'm surprised, partially very positively for Adif, that he like is making such great calls, you know? I try to be
Yeah,
as
I mean-
unbiased as possible, but I'm very proud of the fact that like both of these players are new, and Adif being not very, I would say as comfortable with Souls games as some of the other competitors that even started like with Bingo, like V Sweat and Blanks and stuff, but still really doing extremely well.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
something
cool.
that like I think Adef recognized. I don't know if he recognized this super early on, but something that's really working out in his favor is he got that level 10 Skidoo very early. And once you have that, what you want to do is just run down combat, especially because like he's got to know, okay, he's got a huge damage advantage over Blanks.
Mm-hmm.
He really has the choice of like, all right, I can just run down combat. There's no way Blanks beats me to everything. So
Right.
even if he loses like something, he can just like just run down combat, man. That's it.
Well, the other
You
thing I
will
keep in
outpace
mind,
your
sorry.
opponent.
Yeah, no, I agree. The other thing I guess we do gotta keep in mind though too is that Adolf does play a lot of Zelda bingo, so he does have
That's true.
prior bingo experience that is definitely kind of kicking in here as well when it comes to like decision making and realizing time sinks and stuff like that. So I do think that that previous experience is definitely helping him out here as well.
Yeah, and we mentioned how Blanks has a lot of speedrun experience and how that's coming. That has been a big factor in like how quick he is at learning this stuff. But Adef also has a lot of speedrunning experience. It's just not as much in the Souls games, obviously.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of Pokemon like challenge runs and stuff like that, and I believe a fair amount of speedruns as well. He knows a lot of like Zelda speedrunning stuff as well. So he's also very experienced when it comes to speedrunning, and I'm sure that also comes into play as he's been learning all of this.
Currently blanks on Romina, so that was actually a correct guess that he is going for Romina. Getting some nice hits in here, going for the riposte on top of that.
I've seen the last time I saw Blanks fighting Romina, I was like, how is this guy so clean at this fight? It's Oh,
I'm sorry, what would you like to say?
I'm sorry.
Would you like
I'm
to-
so sorry.
What was that?
I'm I'm so sorry.
What was that? I'm sorry. Can you
I
say that
gotta
one more time?
go.
One
I
more
gotta
time?
leave.
I have never just been
Completely
straight up-
unrelated moment. I have to. I just got a phone call. I have to go.
Yeah, that was something.
Caught. Caught.
Little bit of cod there.
Meanwhile, Adef is over here finishing up the tree spirits. Good on Adef for that. That's really cool.
We're gonna go back AR to the double screen so we can watch both fights at the same time.
Sick with it, man. This is rad. We love that for him.
He does get the Iris of Occultation here as well. I don't think it's gonna be useful in any way, shape, or form. But he, oh no, never mind. This is the other one. This is the Thorn Mantle sorcery one.
So true. So true.
Which no sorcery on the board, sadly. So not a double.
Oh.
Not a double synergy play in that case.
It's fine.
Oh. Okay. Adef getting absolutely clobbered, but it doesn't matter because his Skidoo is so high. He can just afford to tank it.
You can't go that way. You have
He's
to go
built different.
all the way around. You
can
have
you
to.
jump
I
that?
hate this
Maybe
part. You have
not.
to go all the way around from the tree spirit. You can't. Nope.
What
There's
the
no
fuck?
shortcut.
How do you get
go
out of it?
all the
Yeah.
way.
What the
Yep.
fuck?
all the way.
I'm just like high for no reason.
Nope.
the
All the
fuck?
way,
Yeah.
Adef. Oh, dude, it pissed me off so much when I had to do this the first time.
Classic.
I'm like, bro, how far do I have
Strange.
to go? And Blanks here currently working on
He's
that
right here,
Romina
right?
fight still. Almost
Yeah.
done though, which is looking really good. Just got past the phase
Yeah, as I
2.
mentioned, watching Blanks play against Romina is just it's almost like an art form. He's just so clean with it. I've never really seen him make any mistakes when it comes to this fight. Certainly has
Awesome.
never rolled early on phase transition. Yeah. Yes.
Yes, sir.
um,
Oh,
and
there it is. I didn't say anything.
yes, great
Didn't
job,
say anything.
Blanks.
There it is
Great
from Blanks.
job. You love to see it.
Sees
And now
Romina
we've got
was
Adef
taking.
finishing off the final tree spirit for his 9th square.
Oh, nice stagger. Does get
Getting
knocked
a
in
little
the air,
blasted.
though, sadly.
Missing the riposte. Not missing the riposte as a result. He's getting the sauce.
Wow. Really nice fight
Yeah,
here, man.
look at that.
Really nice fight. There it is. 9-4 now for Adif. 5 squares in the lead. Has still column
bingo
1
lines blocked.
and row 1 as options. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blocked majority here for... blocked all the
you know
lines
what?
for blanks, yeah.
Let's see where we see Adif going next.
I want to say... I don't know, Dragon Hearts.
He has so many choices at this point.
I would say Dragon Hearts.
Yeah.
Like, why not? But he's currently
Yeah.
back here, maybe going for Mesmer? He's going for Mesmer with...
Yeah, I was gonna
the
say, does he
Soul
have?
Lines.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's really not pushing
This is
any
already
lines.
upgraded then.
Yeah. So this is pretty much turning into exactly what I said, where he just keeps going for random squares rather than trying to push the lines. He doesn't really push any lines. It's not his strategy. It's trying to be as
Ooh.
unpredictable as possible. Going for
It's working great, man.
that poor
And
bat. And here we have Blanks again back on the Scadutree avatar after he gets Romina blocking that column 2.
That Romina, honestly, like, great opportunity to mental reset. He's actually... Blanks is swapped off of the backhand blades.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he just has more experience doing this fight with the Great Katana.
Well, I mean, also the Great Katana, it just honestly makes things easier. It does seem like the
It
damage
has
is
way
better
better range.
That also has better damage. Look at that. With the fire wet blade here,
Oh,
definitely it's going quicker, which I think is obviously better. What are you smiling at?
nothing?
What are you smiling at?
I don't smile, man.
Stop lying to me, man.
I'm
Can't believe
sorry. Sorry.
And here we go. Cold gravity
God.
thrust.
Is that damage terrible, or is that just me?
That's actually pretty good.
The frost proc was great, obviously, and now Mesmer's gonna be taking more damage.
Okay, the
It's
damage
just
isn't
like anytime
too
I
great,
see,
but
yeah, what's this upgrade level?
it's plus
This can't be-
24.
Oh wow,
The thing is that Mesmer is really weak to slash, not pierce.
I see.
So
This weapon's trash.
the charge R2 sucks.
Oh,
Okay, we're about to have potentially here a phase 3
potential.
potential.
You know,
Wait,
something that,
lingering?
like, I wish more people would jump the poke attacks on Mesmer, because you can jump every single poke attack he does.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
This
that
was a
was quite
mistake.
the L2, Mr.
That
Adif.
is very risky. What the hell was that? Dude, yeah, the level 10 Shadow. Holy.
I'm dead.
Oh,
He's not even gonna
Yes.
die. He's not even gonna
get
die to
impaled.
this.
Oh, baby.
That's
He's
actually
doing it
crazy.
for the fans. He's getting impaled for the fans.
We gotta get the guh for, I just realized I've had Adif's audio on this whole time. But we need the guh
Nice.
from the cutscene.
Okay.
Noise.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Careful.
Me win
Okay.
Me win go.
Phase 3 on Scadutree Avatar here.
I'm gonna go. Soon?
Right now.
Yeah, dude.
There we go. Very nice. Let's
Pog.
tune into blanks here.
Alright, you got this, Blanks.
Okay, come on. It gets
That's
hit
fine.
again.
Does get blasted, but he is alive.
Let me just go for the
See,
kill.
I really think
She
that
killed me.
Blanks' lack of
Pulling of the damage for it.
Skadoo is really coming back to bite him.
Yep,
here.
that's fine.
God, you're playing so risky. Don't do that. Heal.
We'll go two here. Okay.
Okay,
One.
I think we're fine.
We'll just go for the roots.
I think
Okay.
we're fine. There it is, Scadutree Avatar for blanks.
Legendfeld.
Mark it, mark
Go
it,
back.
mark it. There it
Shadow
is.
Tree.
I'm gonna
We're
throw up.
Make the sunflower hammer.
Stand back, I'm gonna vomit.
And see if we can kill Gaius with it quickly.
Adif still working on this Mesmer fight.
Yep. Almost done here, though. Oh, and now Blanks is gonna go. Blanks is gonna buy all the stones to upgrade the Sunflower, but Adif is gonna get the Remembrance Square in just a second here. Oh, dude, that's so much money. Oh, that hurts. He's buying all of it, and it's going out the window. Oh, and he's gonna upgrade too, and the weapon's so heavy, so the upgrade cost is insane. He's gonna lose like 150,000 runes to this, and it's gonna be
Me
useless.
when I go into debt.
There it goes. Oh god, it's literally right after he's done upgrading too.
This is.
Oh, that's
oh
pain.
my god.
Dude, look at his face. Oh, I'd feel the same way. I'd be so pissed. Oh, the timing on that, bro. Oh, that is so unfortunate. That's
pretty devastating.
Man, that is so unfortunate.
No, you know what?
And now Adif is in a position where he gets to pick his 3 favorite squares and run them down.
Yep.
Yeah. This is the play.
That is so unfortunate. All right, what is he thinking here, though? He's back in Graveside Plains right now. Going towards
Going down the river?
Cerulean Coast. Maybe getting. He's getting the perfumed oil as well.
Perfume. Oh yeah.
I think that's maybe that would make sense.
That's probably better. Yeah. But there is the dragon if he wants. He could do 2 Ghost Flame dragons if he really wants to.
True. Could definitely do that.
He's got the Grace next to the other Ghost Flame dragon as well.
This is definitely looking really good for Adif, though. 10-5 right now. 5 square lead.
Do both of the Ghost Flame dragons drop a dragon heart?
Yes. I want to say yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes.
Yes.
Indubitably.
Yes, quite, Dom. Yes, Dom, I like your shirt, sir. It's a nice shirt.
It's called a button-up.
Oh, wow. Quite. Yes.
Do you know that stupid like TikTok of like the guy reading like English words? He's like, "What is this? A cadaver."
Chemomancer.
Yeah.
He'll have no
Lycanthrope.
reason to come down here, and if anything,
is
he'll
that?
probably be
Yeah.
trying to block my
Manor,
other stuff.
a haunted house.
So I think I'm like fine here,
That's so
most
stupid.
likely.
Anybody in chat that
NPC
doesn't get
bosses
that?
still being open is
Sorry.
very silly, but
What is this?
Oh well.
A cranium, a skull.
we're gonna take care of that. Ideally.
I love that. That's my
That's so silly.
favorite bit.
I mean, after he marks something, honestly, I might
Yeah,
just go
absolutely.
for bingo.
Indubitably. So, yeah, Adif almost certainly going for the perfumed oil. He's
I wish I had
Oiling
Smith Script Shield because this would be such an easy
for the fans.
get.
Okay.
Smith Script.
Mm-hmm. You gonna run that by Adif once
Son,
the
right?
match?
I'm good. Look, as soon as I said oiling, I didn't know where I was going. I'm sorry.
We are
Adif.
currently in the
With
forge
Smith
here for
Script
Blanks,
Shield,
by
but
the way.
actually,
Going to be
I'd probably do
grabbing
Mesmer's weapon.
the Spirit Ash, maybe? No, he's
I
going
don't
for the
know
Smith
what the
Script Shield
stat
here.
line is
Yeah,
on that
that makes a
fucking
lot of
thing.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably need faith in Arcane.
After
but I
we
have
spent
And
all of
then-
his money
600,000
on that
runes,
sunflower.
I know.
Presumably, I can wield it.
Maybe.
Because
What does he use it on
like
here?
Be that
Does he go
hard.
for NPC bosses?
Mariga?
Honestly.
You could do it on NPC bosses if you really wanted to, yeah.
Maybe he starts with Dane.
Okay, we are going west.
Not sure. I think.
I don't know.
What do you
Yeah.
Oh!
What?
There's no. He's like, wait, what? I've been
You
traveling
didn't
this
get
whole
any
time. What do you
graces.
mean? That yeah.
He
That's
literally torrent
that's
touches
torrent.
the
Are
ground.
you kidding me?
Yep.
torrent memes right there, dude.
Yeah. We love that. We love torrent. Oh my god, he's actually so
Okay,
far back
Elden
too.
Ring, very
That is
cool.
disgusting.
Ha ha
Yeah.
ha.
He didn't
Elden
grab a
Ring.
Because why
single
would you-
grace. What is wrong with him?
There's no threats along the way. Why would you think you would
Very
need that?
funny.
There's not even like as you're dropping
Safety.
down.
You're so funny,
there's almost
Elden
like not
Ring.
even any
Ha, ha,
risk of taking
ha.
fall damage. It's
Oh,
just that
look
he
at
happened
me.
to clip the very edge
Watashi
of
wa
those drops
Miyazaki,
instead
and I
of
can't do fall
actually
damage.
landing properly, right?
Funny, funny.
Safety. Always safety first, man.
Yeah, I mean, if it were me, I always grab every grace I run by. They can hear Adif?
Cool. So
Oh
I
yeah,
just
well,
lost.
we wanted to anyways because of that reaction for dying to gravity. Well,
All right. Yeah, Blanks is at Morth Ruins. Oh, he's picking up.
is he going to do
See, this-
Dane with Smith's Script Shield? Does he have enough
I don't
money?
know. He's picking up Skadoo right now, and it's just like it's something like, you know, yeah, it would have been nice to have this Skadoo earlier, but yeah, just picking it up on the way to get the gesture for Dane.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out in just a second here. No, he's going for Dane. Dane Smith Script Shield, I think. Which makes sense. It's really not that bad.
Well,
I gotta remember to
you say
I gotta,
that, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I gotta
Alright,
keep in
Dane,
mind
play
to
nice.
like really turn off like players' audios once they're done with fights. I forget sometimes.
Yeah, gotta get some hotkeys set up or something. Okay, the damage is not.
It's really not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Really not that bad.
As long as he has enough FP for this, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because the nice thing is, like, he input reads and rolls, but he does it so early that the shield hits anyways. That's so hilarious.
Because it like
God.
flickers in the air for a moment. It's so silly.
NPCs are so stupid.
They're very stupid. But then again, so is the weapon. He just has a full-on
Ah.
dinner plate in his forehead.
Okay. Yes. This weapon's so goofy, man.
It's kind of cool. I
I
like
think
it.
it's my favorite weapon, honestly.
It's pretty sick.
Meanwhile, Adif picking up his runes, probably gonna make sure to firmly land on each step. of
Yeah,
his
there we
drop.
go. Yeah, he just really made sure that he was landing on everything.
Yeah. Dane is doing Dane things. He's Daning.
You know, I wonder if like he was actually a bit more accomplished. Do you think he'd be called the Great Dane?
Nope.
Because he's got that dog in him. All right. And moving over
Butterdogs
to
in the chat.
face-off screen. Plus twos, plus twos, plus twos. And let's
I
see
can't
here.
encourage this behavior.
Perfume should be acquired here in just a moment.
Yep. There it is. Very nice, Adif.
11
Two
to
more
6
squares for the
now.
dub. The thing is Adif going to try to kill the dancer now? Doesn't look. He's quitting out, so I don't think so. I think he's just going to warp away.
Yeah. There's no reason.
I
I
feel
mean,
like he-
NPC bosses, I guess you're right. Yeah, he could have definitely
Yeah.
done that.
But which two does he pick here? Excuse me, sorry. Probably picks Dragon Hearts. But then after that, everything else is like pretty slow.
I really don't know. I think he's going for Dragon Hearts here. Yeah, he's going for the Ghost Flame Dragon.
And Blanks looks like he's going for Ancient Dragon Man, I think.
Makes sense. Gives himself a bit more access to things. And also an NPC
second
boss.
NPC boss, yeah.
Yeah. Nice stack.
Adif did not set up the Holy
yeah.
on
that was-
his katana first, so his damage is not going to be too great here.
The Great Katana is really not good versus Ghost Flame Dragons.
Yeah, it's slash damage, and in this case, it's cold. So
Does the
ideally,
cold
you would want to
apply
have. I don't.
to
I'm not
Ghost?
sure, but yeah, like ideally, you would. I think you would want to have thrust, maybe strike because it's bones. I'm not actually sure, but
that-
definitely you would want to have holy.
Yeah. You got the double jump attack though. What
The jubble, yeah.
Bro, I'm so hungry. I don't think you understand. I'm so hungry.
I'm sorry, Dom. I don't let you get away with anything.
I think of like maybe I'm thinking about gumbo, and that's why I was that's like jumbo.
I love
I don't
gumbo,
know.
man. Love me some gumbo. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, after this, so Adif is probably going to go for this drag. What is his second Dragonheart boss going to be? He kind of ran right past the other
Jagged
Ghost
Peak
Flame
Drake?
Dragon.
I don't know. It's a good question. It's a good question. Dude, chat complaining about my double joke. Have you ever tried doing a double joke, chat? I don't think so. All right. Give me a little bit of respect. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. You're just dies of cringing because you think it's cool. Bunch of hive-minded individuals in chat. you bastards.
Look, I can't take your side on this, Dom. Okay. Look, I'm not going
never
down with the
do.
ship. I'm not going down with it. What can I say? I'm not going down with the ship. Look, I'm gonna be chat's champion.
That's okay.
Meanwhile, Adif
Nice
has
fight from
finished
Blanks.
Ghost Flame Dragon number 1. Blanks getting the kill. Very nice.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
I'm not sure which Adif will go for next year.
Great question. Ads going to be starting in 3 minutes, chat. Keep that in mind, please. Ads in 3 minutes, aka 1 minute once you hear this.
Adif may be going for Ancient Dragon Man as well. You might be right about that Jagged Peak Drake call.
Or at the very least, Magma Worm in the tunnel.
That would make way more sense, yeah.
That could work too. That'd be an NPC boss, but also Dragon Hearts.
Meanwhile, Blanks looks like he's actually gonna go for this Dragonheart. Okay, we have a little bit of a race here, actually.
Which is really cool.
Yeah. But you know, it's a tough race because obviously Adif has a severe damage advantage in this situation.
Yeah. I don't think that
That
Blanks...
said, the Sunflower is cracked, man. Look at that damage.
It's pretty decent, but I feel like Backhand Blades would have been just like... I don't think he should have like committed fully to the Sunflower like the way he is right now. He should have just like eaten the costs that he lost on the Sunflower, you know?
Maybe so. I've seen Blanks work with colossal weapons in the past, and he seems very comfortable with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if it could just end up being more of a comfort thing.
Definitely could be. Definitely could be.
Because like these punishes look super clean.
I mean, this weapon was used a lot for the disc bounty too. So
Right, yeah.
there is that, yeah.
I've also seen Blanks use the anvil hammer as well, and he's done really good work with that too. Oh, the fire.
Here's the Magma Worm from Adif.
Okay. So yeah, a bit of a time sink here for Blanks again.
He has to acquire the heart though.
Oh, he's waiting for the audio cue. There it is. You're probably gonna have to. Look, he's new. He doesn't know.
I know.
He's not as well acquainted with the fact that it has to show up on the screen. Or at
And
least it's
the refs can hear into
strongly
and obviously
encouraged.
confirm it as well, but it is definitely... It just stresses me out.
Yeah, makes everyone's life a little easier if we just see it.
Yeah. This being a second Dragonheart. Oh, and now Blanks is going for Dragonhearts too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, man, that's unfortunate for Blanks here.
There is technically a chance that Adif dies here. And he really can't afford... Okay, he got a bleed and a stagger at the same time. I mean, that is...
I feel like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, if you can guys hitless, you should be fine on a Magma Worm. You should
Yeah.
be fine on a Magma Worm here.
Magma worms tend to be pretty chill.
There
and
it
there's
is.
the claim.
There it is.
Blank sees it. Can't quit out where he was standing because he'll just re-aggro.
Also, he's got 240,000
Loading back
runes.
in.
Now,
So what's next for Adif here?
he just needs one square. He can go for it if he wants, besides healing the wounded kindred. Weirdly enough, going for all of that and still blocking himself out of wounded kindred paid off.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
well, it's funny because now he's at a point where it's like, okay, all of the squares he has access to, besides NPC bosses, are very slow. And Blanks has a distinctive advantage on NPC bosses, which means we're probably going to be like watching Adif like try to secure this final square for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
The fastest one that I see is probably Devonia.
So NPC bosses might be taken here by Blanks very soon. He's going for the Nameless Mausoleum here.
Yep. So yeah, I think Adif is going to have to go for.
Devonia is not a bad call, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's just the next fastest one. I mean, unless you want to do Senesax, but nobody wants to do
Yeah.
Senesax.
Adif's damage is so good.
Yeah, it turns out 10 Skadoo, pretty solid.
Yeah. Has a lot of weight to it for sure.
Like it makes me wonder if it would have even been worth it if this board didn't have the 10 Skadoo square. Because it is, I mean, it
I
has
don't
just
know, yeah.
snowballed. It snowballed just completely out of control.
That's a good question, though.
All right, Solitary Jail Knight.
It's
This
really
should be
weird.
Blanks' third.
Is it Blanks' third? He did Dane. I know that.
He did Dane, he did Ancient Dragon Man, and now he's
Yeah,
doing
You're right then. Yeah.
this one.
Yep.
So this will be a bit of a snipe.
Definitely a bit of a snipe here.
Looks like Adif made quick work of Ancient Dragon Man, and he's also going to the Solitary Knight.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Blanks needs to not die. That's what needs to happen here. Blanks needs desperately to not die. Yeah, he's doing good work here. Nice.
Yeah, he's got it. He's definitely got it.
Oh, that was such a tight out space. My God. All right, GG's.
There's the mark.
Very good. Adif's gonna see, and where's he going next, man?
I think he's going for
Wait.
Devonia's hammer here. I think he's
Yeah.
going straight for the back section of Shadowkeep, going to be jumping down into first floor.
But Blanks already has an advantage because he's already in Raw. Blanks is gonna snipe this too.
Oh, wow.
He also already has advantage on Anirlim, which means he's gonna be faster to Leda. He already has
that
Kindred of
damage.
Rot secured. He's dying. He's getting absolutely blasted and hammered. I mean, honestly, in Adif's situation,
Go for
I
Maddening
feel like
Hand.
his best bet is yeah, the Frenzy NPC, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
He's pivoting. He's not pivoting.
No, he's trying to guess correctly. I think he's going for the
Yeah.
Maddening Hand here.
Yeah, this is absolutely the play.
Great call.
Ugh.
Great call. He just has to stick through it now, though, too. He really
Yep, don't
has to
second
just,
guess
like,
yourself, Adif.
yeah, keep that mental of, like, clearing it.
It is funny how this final square is actually like not trivial to secure at all.
He's going to win by majority and bingo if he gets the Frenzy NPC.
That's true, yeah.
I think once he sees that Devonia is marked, he'll be like, okay, I think I'm good.
Yeah. Oh my God, that attack.
Very nice.
God, Devonia has honestly such a cool moveset.
Oh!
Okay. Hmm.
But no, Adif is second guessing.
Adif, what are you doing, buddy?
He grabbed the Grace down below. But I think now
Well,
he's
I
going to
mean-
go towards Devonia. Yeah, now he's going towards Devonia.
Setting up an advantage on matting hand is like not the worst. Because now it's like, okay, he's hedged his bets. He's like, okay, I can go for Devonia. If Devonia gets marked, I can pivot off. And on the other hand, if Blanks is going for matting hand and that gets marked, he can just pivot to Devonia. So I think like splitting your progress like this is actually it's a pretty nice idea. I like it.
Oh, no, I don't like this, though.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that was actually
Okay.
pretty good.
He's cracked. He can't
Oh, he's
heal
got
anymore.
it. He's got it.
Yeah. Ooh.
He's got it. He's got it. There it is. There's the
There it
mark
is.
now. This is what I mean. See, Adif second guessed himself there a little
Yeah,
bit.
I mean, and the thing is, Adif doesn't look like he's particularly fine with this.
Yeah, because he's like, I don't know where to go.
You gotta, yeah.
I think the
Yes,
assumption
yes.
was like, okay,
Matting
like,
hand.
it makes the most sense for Blanks to block the bingo line, right? So
Yeah.
he's like, okay, why would I go for Frenzied PC if that is the one thing I need to technically win? But I'm at 12 at the same time, so
Oh.
it's kind of hard to kind of tell, you know?
Blanks looks like he's going for Emir.
He might be setting up Emir, yeah. I think he's just trying to guess at this point.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you can do, right? As long as, I mean, technically Adif could, like, you know, go down to, like, what?
What?
Dark Light Catacombs.
Yeah?
That's what it's called.
Yeah?
Yeah. And then just pivot if he wanted to.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Like, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Definitely, potentially, could.
Potential. Nice shirt, Dom.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Looks nice on you.
You too, man. Okay, so Blank's now currently going back to the dragon here. I think he's setting up finger runes. I think he's
yeah.
just guessing that it might be Emir next. That
Yeah, I mean,
Adif might be doing.
it's kind of rough, right? Because, like, I can see why, you know, I can see why being in Adef's position, you would just go for the longest square on the board. But I don't know if it's the right idea for Blanks to try and counter that, to be honest with you.
It's a guessing game regardless. As soon as you have your enemy
Yeah.
at 12 squares, it genuinely is just like, okay, there's reasoning
no way
for
to know for sure.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's reasoning for everything.
There's reason to go for the fastest square on the board, there's reason to go for the slowest square on the board, and there's reason to go for the mediumist square on the board as well. Just for the sake of unpredictability, right?
Yeah. It's going to be
Yeah.
Yeah. Going to be something.
Good parkour from Blanks.
Very nice. Very nice parkour.
Now, what would be crazy, what would be absolutely wild at this point, is if Adif, like, set up matting hand and then swaps to Emir.
That'd be so much running around, dude. That'd be so much running around.
Have the craziest stalling match of all time on our hands.
We'll see how Jory's gonna go though for Adif here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is one where he would have practiced the backstab loop.
I think
But,
he's
you know,
pretty
with 10
familiar with that at the very least.
with 10 Skidoo, you know, you can kind of brute force it for sure.
Oh, Adif taking the long way around. Okay. Not doing the shortcut. And, okay, yeah, Blanks is full-on prepping for Emir, which, like we said, we can't really blame him for it. I think it's not the worst idea. He knows most likely that he has Kindred Rot for free.
Right. It's so funny to see that on the board. It's such a fast square.
Yeah.
Like, could totally just handle it.
There could be, like, Senesax or something.
Dom, I have a question.
Yes.
Is there access to spell catalysts besides like Metterstaff? Like, is there just like a seal that they have access to?
They start with a plus 25 seal and staff in their inventory.
Couldn't they heal the Kindred of Rot with heal from afar?
Nope. Tried it.
It doesn't work?
It does not work. It is not a thing. It has to be a Sunwarmth Storm for some reason. Sunwarmth Storm or Sunwarmth Stone or a
Stone.
Warmth Stone. Warming Stone.
This game sucks, man. Game's trash.
Yeah, I don't know why the healing doesn't work. Not even like not even like the Tree tree that you can like plant. That does like the healing over time. Doesn't work either.
Tree. The tree. Adif reaching the end of Darklight Catacombs here. Gonna fight Yori.
Good old Yori. Let's go ahead and tune in here.
All right, Mr. Def. See what you got.
This is a great opener. Not having to deal with too much craziness.
Good backstab.
I think the Spyra is like bound to be one of the attacks. There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, he's clean with it. He's goated.
I think he's got it. Oh, just get tagged.
He's getting
there.
poked.
That's fine though. Gets a free hit in. Oh, goes for a gritty R1 though.
Oh, ooh.
Which might stop him from being able to backstab. Oh, there it is. Yep.
He entered the backstab.
He got greedy. He got greedy. Missing the backstabs. Oh, gets the bleed cancel though for the teleport. And the stagger.
And a stagger.
Waited too long.
Who is this guy?
He waited too long for the riposte there though. Good damage though. Golly.
Yeah, I mean, 10 Skidoo, you can really just.
Oh my
god.
Oh my
I'm
god.
disgusted. I'm grossed out.
Holy. All right, so actually let's keep listening in because he's about to get the maddening hand, and that's gonna be his first bingo. It's gonna be his
Did not
first
get the grace.
dub.
There's another grace.
There's
up
another
here,
grace down below. Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
yeah,
trees.
yeah. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Do the voice. Do the yes. Do the.
Oh,
Yes. Thank you.
you're welcome.
I can't do it myself.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little stressed. I mean, the
I
good
think
news is
mine's
I
pretty
don't
alright.
flatly
Adif's is like
lose
I
if
think
don't
better
get this
better
square.
though for sure.
Yeah, we'll
But
have
it's
to
pretty
ask
bad.
him to do it for us.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty
we bring him
bad,
in
dude.
first thing. Adif, please do the voice.
Give us a yes.
Please.
Give us a yes.
Give us a yes, please.
All right, here we go.
Matting hand. And then Adif issued at Matting hand for 25 minutes.
And then another 10 more, so it's over.
Right. Yes.
Just be an hour 50. It just stops randomly. we did see him deal some serious damage though yesterday. Yep. He's definitely gonna back off here. That frenzy proc is getting really close. If he gets frenzy proc, I think he dies. Oh! Smacks him on his butt.
Huge.
One more R1 is all he needs.
And just one more.
There it
And
is.
there's the GGs.
GG's.
Not only 13
Ay,
squares,
okay.
but 13 squares plus bingo. very Giga Chad
There
win
it is.
from Adif. GG's, man. GG's.
Very, very
Yo,
nice.
GG's, guys.
Peepo claps, dude. Peepo claps. Actually, fantastic. What?
Blanks is yeeting himself into the void.
Okay.
My God, what a match. What a match, man. Huge. Well,
Very nice.
what do you think, Dom? What do you think?
Post-game. Post-game. That's what I'm thinking. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about how nice your shirt is. And also, I'm thinking about the post game, yeah.
I'm thinking shawarma.
Mmm.
Some little
Yummy.
shawarma right now.
Yummy,
Alright.
yummy.
Welcome in, Adif. GG's, good sir.
GG's.
Hello. Ay, 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 dude.
What do you
The
mean?
fucking-
You played out of your
Dude.
mind.
I know, but everything from the fall damage kill onwards was so scary.
Yeah, getting the 13th square looked like a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, because look, Blanks is I think the fastest player in the league. I've played against him like once or twice now, and he's just so fast. Like he's really, I mean, he has a speedrunning background, so that's not like entirely surprising. But his lines are really tight. His movement is really good. And frankly, he and I played an offline practice match last night, and his decision making is like very unconventional when it comes to like the other bingo players I've played against. So going into this match, I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about what he's doing ever, and I'm just gonna go for the best thing I can in every single moment.
Yeah.
And when I was threatening like 3 different lines, I was like, you know what? I like that I'm threatening so much that he has to try to snipe me on a lot. So I'm just going to go for majority on fast squares. And that was working out. But the 13th square was just so stressful because I lost out on NPC bosses truly just because of that fall damage death. I would have had Dancer, and then it would have been just ADM and
Right.
Dane, and it would have been totally fine.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, I'll go to Devonia's Hammer because he's holding on to it too long. But he read that. And then I was like, okay, I should have just been going for Frenzy all along.
Yeah, it was pretty much a tough spot for Blanks, though, as well. It's kind of like a huge guessing game of 6 squares. And being like,
Yeah.
okay, well, which one do we think he's going for? And the last square that he was working on was Emir. So
Okay, so he was not trying to snipe me on Frenzy. He was calling my bluff.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought about doing Emir, and I'm really glad I didn't because I was like, well, he surely has no progress on Emir, so I'll do that. But then I thought about the time sink, and I was like, frankly, I think he can do 4 more squares before I finish Emir. Like, so there's no sense in us splitting the map when I'll just race him to Frenzy NPC, and if he snipes me, I'll pivot to Senesax.
Yeah.
And obviously, he has the benefit of holding on to Wounded Kindred Rod. I can't get that square.
Yeah.
But I knew that. I don't know. I'm very stressed, but I'm glad it went okay. Dude, I popped my fucking pants on Gaius. I'm going to be honest with you.
Dude, that was nice. That was a very, very nice fight, dude.
That was so
Congrats on
clean,
that, for
man.
sure.
It was so
Okay,
clean.
I have been practicing Gaius like 1 hour every day, and I got to tell you, this is going to come as a shock. Practice turns out good.
Yeah.
Surprising, maybe.
Surprise,
maybe not.
surprise. That was
I love
great.
that I immediately
Kind of
got hit.
controversial.
Kind of controversial. I love that I immediately got hit on the first attempt and then had to quit out. But anyway,
No, it
Blanks
was
played
great,
super
though.
good, dude. Blanks played so well.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him
this
in
is
right
another
now.
game. Yeah, please do.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, I was just gonna say I feel like this is another game where like the board score is not representative of how well he played, and I didn't even see his screen. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was so stressed by his presence the whole time.
Yeah.
So that's, indication enough to me that he was playing very well based on what he was marking. So, yeah.
Gotcha, yeah. Blanks, welcome on in, man. GG's, dude. GG's, man.
GG's Blanks.
GG's Adif. GG's.
Nice job, dude.
So sadly, some unfortunate mishaps happening on your end a little bit there. But what was mostly like your game plan for the very beginning here? Because both of you went for very separate things, which I thought was really unique. What was like your early game plan, your blanks?
I mean, I saw backhand, so right away I was like, okay, well, I am confident that I can win the race to backhand boss.
Uh-huh.
So, which, you know, I had a pretty, the RNG on the Black Knight was very bad, but I still got the square. And then I was like, okay, now I can go get Shadow Keep access now that I've secured that square. So, because I didn't really see anything like else early to go for besides like armor sets, but I was like, you know, I could maybe, you know, get more, but that locks me out of Kindred Rot, so I decided not to, and instead focused on getting the Shadow Keep access. And then I saw a bunch of like Scadutree 10, Remembrance Boss, Remembrance Weapon, Hitless, True Sentinel Duo, like lots of stuff in Shadow Keep. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna do Shadow Keep access first, then I'm gonna pivot to middle square, which was Swordsman.
Yeah.
So the plan was to do Swordsman into Blood Fiend into 3 Spirit Ashes. And I was like, oh, maybe Adif sees that play and is going for that as well. And I was like, okay, maybe I do that instead of doing Hippo. But I think not doing Hippo lost me the game because it just killed the momentum. It also gave Adif progress on 10 Scadu, and I also died like 4 times on so that was just very, very unfortunate.
Dude, Onze is so deceptively hard. Like,
Yeah.
he has like 10 HP, but he fucks. Like, if we're being honest.
Yeah. He hits like a truck for sure. And
I thought you might be going for center square, which is why I immediately went for Gaius, because like center square is just so powerful. But I just felt like with the amount of time that had passed, it would make sense for you to do center square. And I was hoping I could like pull one over on you via that, and that did end up happening. But I don't think choosing center square was bad. Like, I don't think you made a mistake on that or anything per se, because truly the board presence of center square cannot be understated. Like, you block so much.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it seemed like the things that really, really went hard were, I mean, Skadoo 10, when there's so much combat on the board, like,
Yeah, that was huge.
it went insane. And then there was also obviously the incidents at Demi-Human Swordsman, and then also a little bit at Sunflower as well, that I think just like gave you time to really snowball that lead with the damage you had.
Yeah.
Also, I tried something new as well. I think under-repped in the meta right now is going back to Kale.
Yep.
I went back to Kale to buy new talismans, and genuinely, I think that shit is so OP. Like, it's really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been saying that, but people have been practicing without of it because they're just like they want to keep that momentum, which is understandable, right? When you're currently you're hot and you're getting through squares, like why would I want to stop and take a quick break to get some more utility and spend money on that when I could just like crank out some levels real quick and then just keep on going.
Sure.
But yeah, no, I definitely was trying to push that more and more. Be like, hey, you can always go back. You can always go and buy some more talismans, or get the golden scarab, get the dragon great shield talisman, something to keep you from being a 2-shot, even with Skadoo level sometime.
Yeah. Now blanks, I'm being told I owe you an apology. I caster cursed the shit out of you the entire match.
Oh man, I knew there was something off. Dude, on Romina, I have never been one-tapped by the butterflies, by the way. Ever. I have never been one-tapped.
That was literally Josh.
That was 100% me, yeah.
Was it the roll attack?
When she does phase 2 butterflies, like when she's going up.
Shit.
Yeah, I got one-tapped, and normally it takes like half your health at like most. It only ever takes like half health, but I got literally one-shotted from full.
Yeah, literally Josh just in the same sentence, Josh just goes, Blanks is one of the most goated players I've ever seen, and then just boom, you explode, and we're like,
I think I said something like, Blanks' Romina is so clean, it blows me away every time, and then 1 second after I finished that, you exploded.
Yeah.
I do want to say though, Blanks, like I truly feel like the score does not belie what I'm about to say, but I promise it is the case. I was telling the guys this a second ago, but like I know you played well because I was so fucking stressed the entire goddamn time. Like every fucking square, I'm like, Blanks is so good and so fast. He's gonna snipe me, bro. Like your board presence, I feel like the score does not show that. Like I truly think you played very, very well. So GG's.
I mean, yeah, I appreciate that. I just like if I had to do it over again, I still would have done the demi-human swordsman play. It was just a mechanical misplay. So I mean, I don't think it was a bad decision. So
No,
I mean, I don't
don't at
regret
all.
it at all.
I don't
So-
think any of the squares you chose were bad decisions, to be fair. Like,
So I just gotta go back to the lab and just practice it more. That's all.
But yeah, I was. I'm sorry. It's been a
Nice,
long day,
nice,
bro.
nice,
It's been a
Dom.
long day.
Good
That
comms,
was
good
overall a
comms.
fantastic match to watch. I was very shocked, to be fair, about the whole Adif just risk. I'm assuming Adif, you are aware that killing more, you weren't able to
Yeah.
do the whole wounded
Yeah.
kindred thing.
Mhm.
What were you just okay with forfeiting that square? What was your
Yeah,
thought process?
absolutely.
I guess with that, because I'm just really curious about that.
2 squares over 1.
Okay, sure.
It's if I can and look, like, yes, okay, and I said this on my stream, I think, when I marked them, but like when you mark these 2 squares, obviously since they're in the same column as wounded kindred rot, I can't bingo that line. Like fully for the rest of the match, I obviously can't bingo there. But two adjacent squares, one of them on a diagonal, is such a huge defensive play. Like, I block so much with just 2 squares that way.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking, like, okay, you either do Wounded Kindred Rot or these 2 squares. Like, you don't do all 3 almost ever. And so I rushed the first 2. Also because when Blanks and I played last night, Blanks, and I think you said as much, you like setting up, like, Fort of Reprimand and Church as early as possible. Like, you like forward progress early. And so I was like, well, more armor set and 2 DLC armor sets puts me there as well. So if we're racing it, like, at least if he snipes me, I'm toe-to-toe on other stuff. And if we're racing it and it's sniped by 1 second, neither of us can do Wounded Kindred Rot, and it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a calculated choice. Could it have gone wrong? Yeah, absolutely, I think. Because, I mean, there's the stress of, like, when I looked at the board at the end, I was like, oh, he has to do every square. Wait, no, he doesn't. He has one for free that he can cash in at any time. So that's really stressful. But I think there is strategy to, like, intentionally forfeiting a square.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think you played really well. The 2-for-1 definitely worked out because it activated the diagonal, blocked all my stuff, and I was thinking about the whole game. I was like, okay, now that he's gotten these 2 early squares, like, it's putting pressure on me. Like, I felt kind of pressured after that. I was like, okay, well, now I have to, like, get progress on Gaius. And then I think that was the pivotal moment in the match. When I got back section Grace, I set it up, and then I'm like, okay, I have progress over him because he was doing the 2 sets, so I'm going to do the swords in play now. But that obviously ended up, coming back
But
to bite
how,
me. So,
how could you know?
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
GG's ADF, that was a fun match, and
Yeah.
thank you again to Domo for having me in the league. It's been fun practicing and prepping for matches. I kind of wish I played better, but I think I made a decent enough comeback towards the end.
Bro, you got friggin' 8 more matches, man. Yeah, give
Yeah.
yourself some
That's-
time.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like if today and yesterday are any example, I truly think anybody can beat almost anybody right now.
Yeah.
Like, this feels like the most even season so far to me. Like, I feel like Bushy upset over NPT is fucking huge. Like, all of these, like, matches are going ways that I didn't expect. So I think there is no world where somebody sweeps all 9 of their matches. Like, we are gonna see a ton of back and forth. So to me, like, I expect everybody to lose 2 or 3, I think, at least.
Hell
Yeah, I could see it. I could totally see it. It's been very interesting to watch. Also, just a bunch of new people playing bingo too, but still being able to completely hold their own against people that have been playing for quite a while already too. Yeah, it was an overall fantastic match, man. I really enjoyed this. GG's again to Ada for getting the first match to 13 this season, getting a dub under your pocket. And I think Blanks are playing tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm against Bushy tomorrow, I believe.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Sounds good. So, Blanks, we'll see you tomorrow. Adif, we'll see you next week, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not back till next week, I think.
Yeah. So, thanks so much for playing, guys, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, well
Yeah,
played.
you too, guys.
Peace out, guys. GG's, Blanks.
GG's.
GG's.